Another big weekend ahead of us. Just landed in New York City. We are going to meet a friend right now. You'll see who that is in just a minute. We're going to shoot 2 cars tomorrow morning, and then we're going to the Bridge Hamptons on Saturday. Huge weekend, a lot going on. The fun never stops, so we'll see who we're visiting here in just a couple minutes. Our mystery host knows how to ride in style. Came and picked us up in a Maybach. I think this is my first time. No, I've driven one, but this is my first time riding in one. And not a bad way to get picked up. We're going to meet him for lunch right now and start this weekend off right.
430 manual, dark sea blue, Gulf. 1,300 miles per hour GT. Client has it, bought it, never picked it up once. Never saw it once, never even seen it. That car is perfect. We bought this like right before it went up. I offered him 400 grand more, he wouldn't sell it. Paint the sample. And there's the silver. There's your old car from Marriott.
There she is.
And that's a manual too.
And another one.
Ever produced by Porsche. How cool is this?
What?
Yep. C2S. So it's wide body,
Yeah.
S motor, only one ever made. You believe that? Crazy. Zach just shot this for 000 magazine. So freaking cool.
With red carpet interior.
I know, weird, right? I put the seats in like this. I have those regular black seats that are
Okay.
supple leather. I thought this was the convertible. I really want to change the carpets. If I don't sell it within the next few months, I'll end up changing the carpets, which is crazy.
Red
But
velour.
you know, this we just sold.
Ooh.
This we gave away at a good price. We stole it. We paid $300 for it. It was on eBay. Couldn't reach the guy. I just clicked buy it now. Literally was on eBay for like 10 minutes. 10,000 miles, 11,000 miles. Paid 300 grand for it. Full leather, buckets, ceramics, everything. We sold it for 360 quick.
Original white gold car?
Yeah. So I was originally gonna make this to match the Riviera one, Gulf Orange, for Car Week, but they were like, dude, you can't change because you can't replace these decals. Exactly right. So we were like,
White gold is the one color you can't
I
get.
know.
Yep.
This is cool. Paint the sample, green.
Another feather farm. Look at the stitching.
Yeah, you wanna laugh? Do you want how much I paid for this car? You're gonna die. You don't even want to know. 75 grand. On an auction.
Hang on. Oh, what are the miles?
Crazy? I don't
Like
even
100,000 miles?
No, I think it's got like 40,000 miles. It was on a random, one of those like random liquidation auctions in the middle of nowhere in Arizona, off of like, and it was advertised on Auto Trader for that auction.
Yeah.
Nobody bid on it. Me and Leo just, the minimum bid was 70 grand we bid, and it says you've won. We're like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. We sold it for 175.
And then you've already sold it?
Yeah. Well, by the way, no, the car came in like a mess. I put like 15 grand into it.
Just got done getting a tour here at Ryan Friedman Motor Cars from the man Ryan Friedman himself. So we figured we'd show that to you guys. He was gracious in spending some time with us here and going through all these cars with us. So come alongside. Exciting news about this car that we'll share a little later, but this is a very special 993 C4S with the Turbo S intakes on the side. Really cool. And the Sportback seats. That car is incredible. And for another reason, here is a Gallardo, Cody's favorite car, manual transmission, the last that Lamborghini did in manual. Is that right, Cody? Yeah. So, incredible car.
Well, I don't know if the Murcielago came after or not. I don't know.
Okay, well, it is a manual V10 Lamborghini and really special, big future for these cars potentially, so keep your eye on these. What I love about this place is basically paint to sample everywhere. That's really what Ryan tries to focus on, and what he specializes in is getting very unique spec cars and a little bit of everything. So we've got 992 GTS, a 991.2 Touring in Viper Green. We've got another Viper Green, 997 over here. Just a nice little mix of cars, and a lot of these He was telling us it's kind of light here right now because they moved a lot of cars. Like this incredible 997.2 RS is sold, heading to a new home. And then they have a whole back section here. Of course, gotta have a CGT when you're Porsche guys, but just look how much paint to sample they have here. Here we are in the Hamptons at New York. Incredible night last night. Awesome dinner with Ryan and his crew. He let us borrow a car to come out here to the Hamptons. Show him real quick, Cody. Show him. Look at that thing. Cody's dream car. Got to drive it out here to the Hamptons, about an hour and a half drive to our client's house where we are photographing and videoing, getting this car ready for Bring a Trailer. So this is a glimpse into what we do. We're from Atlanta, but we came to New York and we'll be here all weekend preparing this car for sale, preparing it for the auction sites. We also shot another car this morning that we'll reveal a little later. Really excited about that. Partnership with Ryan. By the time this all comes out, you'll probably see it. So in partnership with Ryan, we're doing a car with them, which we are extremely grateful for and excited about because it's a wonderful car. So beautiful place here. Nice to get away from the crazy heat of Atlanta and come up here to the coast of New York. So much more ahead. We got a fun night coming tonight, and then we are going to the bridge tomorrow. So you guys will see that, and excited for that event because it's our first time there. So we'll see what it's like. Just arrived at the bridge event. Gorgeous day here in New York. Cody's about to do his magic, show you all the B-roll of the incredible cars here, the amazing views. Just arrived, so haven't really seen anybody yet, but we're gonna go hang out with some friends, enjoy some great music, great cars, great food. It's gonna be an incredible day. Here we are at the Ferrari section. You see behind me a number of F40s, a 288 GTO. Such an incredible display in one little small area. We've got a bunch of Countachs behind Cody right now. Our friend Ryan Friedman has a bunch of cars on display. This is honestly, for as small of a show and intimate of a show it is, I don't think I've seen a better spread of cars anywhere. Quail is definitely impressive. There's some events at Car Week that are impressive. Moda's impressive. This is awesome. This is on a different level. All right, so we're here with our friend Barrett.
How's it going, dude?
Good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Beautiful day here at the bridge, and this is his car behind us. One of my personal favorites here on the lawn. Tell us a little bit about it.
So 2008 430 Scud,
Okay.
blue Pozzi. The interior is extra Campanario, so it's kind of like leather sample, but
Yep.
for a Ferrari. Don't really know what the color is. I think it was something that the builder spec. It's got the Ferrari VIP plate on the top instead of the classic 430
yeah.
Scud plate. So it's
Yeah,
supposed to have the original owner's signature in it, but
Okay.
I guess he left it blank for me. What else can I tell you about the car? Striped Elite, super rare.
Yeah. Which leads a lot of people to think it's a standard 430, not
Correct.
a Scud. Yeah.
Well, that and it's kind of like the gentleman spec. It's like the anti-Scud spec Scud. So no stripe,
yeah.
no
That's a good
Alcantara,
pivot.
all leather. Dash is a little unique. It's blue Scuro. It's not black. And then if you open the, well, I don't know if you locked it, but if you look inside, all the floor and the fire extinguisher, everything is actually wrapped leather in the floor. I don't know if it's locked right now. I don't want to set the alarm off.
Yeah.
Ceiling doesn't have the race tech. It's also leather. Trying to think what else is unique about the car, but it's a very extra Campanario build.
I have to ask, when you pulled it in here, did it turn everybody's heads? Because at Car Week, when you're driving this thing, it's straight
loud,
piped.
dude. It's a straight pipe Cat
Yeah.
Elite. She throws flames. It's kind of what I like about it. Gentleman spec, but
Yeah.
in wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
Super loud. I mean, you heard it.
Oh, yeah. That's what
it's
pulling
a
in
monster,
here. You're
dude.
probably one of the loudest cars here, to be honest, unless something else is straight piped. But
I think if there's an
this-
SVJ in here, maybe, but
Maybe.
that's like probably it.
did they give it name with power to straight pipe it?
It's got so I think you guys might know, like Seneca GI, that like 360
Yeah.
Trev guy
Yes.
on Ferrari Chat. So he did the map on this, and I think that with the Cat Elites, it definitely pulls. I mean, it feels considerably faster than my RS, honestly.
If you put a manual transmission in this, like
I've done this before. Don't ask me
I
this
know,
question.
I know. would it improve it?
Very good question. So on the 360 Stradale, I would tell you yes,
Yeah.
because the F1 kind of sucks
Yeah.
on that. The scud thud thing with this is real. Like, it's probably the best single clutch transmission I've ever driven, and it's in race mode and you really feel like the thump.
Yeah.
It's,
yeah.
I don't know if I would swap it, dude. Like, this trans is so good, and I think there's going to come a point in time in the future where, like, these transmissions are going to be special.
Yeah.
The Stradale, you kind of flick the paddle, you wait a second, then it clicks into gear. This thing, like,
It's
just
too
fucking
long.
smacks.
Yeah.
Plus, with the exhaust, I think the flicks are very necessary.
Yeah.
Stradale, gate that thing, but this, I don't think you could touch it. Plus, if it was a red car or a black car or a white
Yep.
car, maybe I'd consider it. But the spec, I
You can't
don't
touch
think
it.
I can.
Agreed.
I don't think I could change it.
Awesome, brother. Well, thank you for showing us the car.
Anytime.
Yeah, good hanging out with you.
Pleasure.
Thanks, Barrett. So, of course, we got to stop by the Dodge Viper GTS. We have one of these for sale right now in race yellow. This one obviously is in blue with the white stripes. This car has 3,000 miles, so a little bit less miles than our car, but just as nice of condition. Got to drive one of these earlier this week on Monday, and for the first time, a Gen 2, 490 foot-pounds of torque. These cars are still modern, fast, V10s. These are going to do really, really well in the next 3 to 5 years. So excited to be selling ours, and really cool to see one out here at the bridge. All right, so let's take a walk around here real quick. We've got a lineup of 4 GTOs, which is extremely impressive. One of my all-time favorite front-engine V12s, of course, my absolute favorite is the TDF over there in the corner. And by the way, guys, here at the bridge, the food installations here, some of the best I've ever seen. We got a whole bag of bonbons, got to pick out all your treats, all the different candies. It was incredible. We've got 3 F40s here, 2 of which are slider window cars, which is extremely rare. So to have 2 here is incredible. We got 2 288 GTOs. Again, one of the more impressive showings for Ferrari that I've seen at almost any event. And then we'll walk over here real quick to the yellow Porsches. Here we are at the yellow Porsche section, where we've got 5 different 911s, all in speed yellow. So you've got 3 Carrera RSs, which is really cool. You have some Club Sport packages and some touring packages. We've got a 993 C4S and a 997.2 GT3. It's really cool how they've done this. Got some blue cars in the background as well in different shades of blue. So cool to come over here and see all the cars in different colors, but also different specs. Get to check them out. We got an owner over here showing his car to some people that we've got to know as well. So it's a lot of fun. Behind us is the GT3 RS section. So we've got 2 gray black 3.8 RSs, 1 Frog 3.6, and most importantly, a gray black paint to sample GT3 RS 4.0. Really cool to see this car right alongside its little brother, the 3.8 RS. I've actually never seen one in person in gray black, so really cool to see that. As we walk down a little further, you got, as Cody said just 2 seconds ago, my personal favorite section, which is the 4GT section. So you've got all different colors. We have a yellow, a black, a red, and a white with blue stripe, all mixes. This obviously is not a 4-option car. Got some 4-option cars over here. I'm still super high on these cars. I always have been. I've always loved them. Supercharged V8, modern quick, crazy style. Love these cars. Can't wait to see what they do. This one has a lot of carbon inside of it, which is really cool. A lot of neat things you can do to these cars just to elevate them a little bit. Carbon intake on the side, carbon sills at the bottom. So love these things. So we're here with Gunther Works and specifically Jacob, and he's on the engineering team. We're with the new F26, right? So I've driven the original Gunther Works car before. How does this compare to that car?
Yeah, so basically over the last 8 years since the original Gunther Works has debuted, we've had a lot of lessons learned. We've gone through the coupe, we went through the speedster, we did the turbo. And the turbo, we've done so much development with that car that we found the areas where there's a lot more to give. It's bulletproof on the inside. Basically, that car's already done, and we're in production mode of that. We had to find a point to stop, and in the R&D department, we got to keep going. So that's what this is. Basically, we've turned everything just up to 11. The intercoolers are bigger, the intake plenums are bigger, the air boxes are bigger. All of that allows us to flow more air and turn up the boost on the turbos.
Got it.
Plus, we added a flex fuel system to the car, so you can run it on a full E85. All of that combined allows for 1,000 horsepower, 750 foot-pounds of torque.
So what a lot of people are going to ask is, 1,000 horsepower is crazy on a 993 chassis.
Yeah.
Can it handle it?
It sure can. So we have a lot of carbon fiber panels on the interior. Those are some nice kind of aesthetic pieces to cover up some really intensive engineered structures that we have underneath. You can kind of see a bare skeleton of it, but basically there's a whole bunch of tubular structures and welded in plates and a whole reinforcement structure in the rear half of the car, in addition to the roll bar. So all of that combined increases the torsional rigidity 200% over the original 993 coupe.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, to hold the power down, we have 335 tires in the rear, 295 in the front. It's actually the same size as the original Gunther Works coupe, but you know, you can pop wheelies with the car, you can fry the tires loose if you really push it into it. And we're working with Hoosier to develop the Track Attack Pro. It's a new 200 treadwear tire that they developed.
Nice.
It's going to be, you know, kind of similar to like the Pilot, Cup 2R. It's that kind of range of tire. So it's really a track dedicated tire. You got to get the heat into it, and then it can handle all of it.
Is it an R compound tire?
It is an R compound tire. Yeah.
So speaking of track, a lot of people might look at this and say, yeah, it's a track car. How does this perform on the road?
Yeah, so we do a lot of testing to make sure that it can kind of do everything, right? So we have different drive modes that you can select to be able to make it more road compliant for when you want to go out to a date or cars and coffee and not die. So there's 3 different drive modes for this car: comfort, sport, and track. And we have the same, variability to change that for the suspension as well as the engine. So you're changing from around 600 horsepower to around 700 horsepower, and then up to 1,000. And it's just a small knob on the steering wheel. And then we have an active suspension system where it's actually monitoring all of the, the vehicle dynamics and the roll and the pitch and the heave, basically how the road is fighting against the car on the suspension, and then it's making active changes at 1,000 times per second. Again, we have a knob inside the cabin where the driver can control that. Plus, we also have external reservoirs for these dampers. We work with JRZ, they're a partner with us to develop these, and it's specific valving for us to make it compliant on the road as well as really aggressive on the track.
That's awesome, man. This is genuinely one of my favorite cars here at this event, so really well done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for spending some time with us. Yeah, it's great meeting you. Thank you so much. Here we go, wrapping up at the bridge. Got my glass of wine. You can just see behind me, it was an incredible display of cars. A lot of friends here. Just an incredible event. One of my favorites so far this year. And we're gonna go back to the house, have a little dinner, enjoy before we head back to Atlanta tomorrow.